Hi, my name is Kelly Thorne-Gore, and I'm iBloom's founder and president. I am so excited to teach you how to use the iBloom Life and Business Planner. But first, I want to introduce you to our iBloom team. You need to know that we are passionate about helping you live a life you love. We're passionate about helping you live into your priorities and make time for the things that matter most. And that's why we created our iBloom Life and Business Planner. You're going to get to sample a few pages from the planner. And this is just the monthly section, but you need to know there's so much more to the planner. There's an entire section in the front of our planner that allows you to plan out your entire year, from identifying your priorities and your goals for the year, a place to create a vision board within your planner so that you have everything there at your fingertips. And of course, it has the traditional things as well, like a holiday calendar, a year at a glance, and all those other tools. But let me introduce you to our monthly and weekly pages so you can get a taste of how to use the planner. This will allow you to test drive it before you actually purchase it to see if it's a good fit for you. And again, you need to know we want to help you live a life you love, and that's what this planner is designed to help you do so that you're making time for the things and projects that matter most. So let's start. This is one of my favorite pages in the planner. It's before the monthly page, So we have a monthly page that looks like this, and obviously yours will have dates in it. This is just a blank version. But before that, we have this My Goals for this month, and we have this page. Now, this has a variety of different sections, and I like to start right in the middle of the page where it says what's going well, what's not going well, and what needs to change. And so before each month, toward the end of the month, I start planning for the upcoming month, and I fill in this section first on this page. So I look over the past month and I identify what went really well from the past month and what didn't go so well. Maybe I didn't make time for people that were important, or maybe I didn't invest in the relationships that I wanted to. Maybe I didn't complete a project, or maybe we launched something and it's not going well. And so I identify those things, and then I identify what needs to change. And once I have those three blocks filled in, I move up to the top of the page. And the reason we kind of have it out of order is that when you flip back to this page, we want you to have easy access to your goals for this month. And so this is where we encourage you to write your goals, the specific things that would make this month a huge success for you. And so a lot of times that's going to come from the what needs to change. It's going to be an opportunity for you to start over. And I love that we have this page in the planner, because so many times we wait until the end of the year to identify what went well and what didn't go well and what needs to change. But you're going to have this opportunity every single month to do this. And it's going to be an opportunity to restart each month, to set new goals, and to begin to work toward them. So at the top of the page, you're going to identify your specific goals and think in terms of what would make this month feel like a huge success. And then we have a section there for your gratitude list. And this is something super important to us at iBloom, because we know no matter what's going on in our life, we are so blessed. And we know that grateful hearts lead to incredible things and just allow us to focus on the blessings. And so that's a place for you to just fill in your gratitude or your blessings. And then relationships to invest in this month. That's key, because we cannot be all things to all people. And so this gives us time each month to identify, one, who we want to invest in. But I also like to write out next to it how I'm going to intentionally invest. Am I going to invite someone out to lunch or coffee? Am I going to send a just because gift? Am I going to send a handwritten note? How am I going to intentionally invest in that relationship this month? And then we went through that middle part. And then down at the bottom, that's a notes section. And I like to use that as almost a diary to track things that have happened with my family or my business or anything else. It's also a great place to write quotes that you don't want to forget. Anything that you would want to come back to and have easy access to and remember, I put in that notes section. Obviously, you can use it for whatever you want. And then I showed you the monthly page. This is just a place for you to track any big events, appointments that you have, anything that you want to see at a glance as you look at your monthly calendar. And then the weekly pages, this is where the magic begins. So let me show you, first of all of our planner pages at the top left corner have a scripture. And we like to encourage you to memorize that scripture because you're going to see it every day, multiple times a day. And so read it and memorize it. It's a perfect way for you to memorize 52 scriptures throughout the year. And then below that, you'll see the My Goals section. And this is where you're going to pull information from your monthly goals and you're going to break those down into weekly goals. So what are the things that you need to accomplish this week for it to be a huge success? And then we're going to come back to the My Biggest Win. Then up at the top, at the very top row, those are your categories. And we like to use those for projects. Now, you could put headings on each of these projects. It could be something specific that you're working on. I have a family category where I track the things that I want to do for my family that week or personal life. I also have a marketing one, a follow-up one. I have one for our team. And then I use it for specific projects we're working on. And then I usually use that last column for miscellaneous or other things that don't fall in the other projects. And so this top row is really taking the place of those post-it notes all over the place or the to-do list. It's your time to just map it out. What needs to be accomplished this week for it to be a success? And I love that section. And so once you've identified those, and what I typically do is either at the end of the week, I start preparing for the upcoming week, or maybe on Monday morning, I prepare for that week. And so I do the projects part at the top first, and then I funnel those down. And so in the next section where it says the My To-Do List, this is the opportunity for you to take all those projects at the top and identify what are you going to do on each specific day, because we know projects have lots of different pieces. And so what is it that you're going to work on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday? And you'll see I love to check things off. I've even been known to add things to my to-do list just so I could check them off after they were already completed. But we have those there so you can keep track. And sometimes if we don't get something accomplished, you can easily move it to the next day. And then down in the appointments section, don't really need to explain a lot there. Obviously, you're going to track your appointments. But one thing I want to challenge you to do is also to make appointments with yourself. Because so many times we can fill our day with meeting after meeting after meeting that we forget to leave time for the projects, those things that are going to allow us to get ahead. And so I want to encourage you to block off time that is for you to complete the things on your to-do list. Make an appointment with yourself. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make. And then at the end of the week, you're going to go back over to that left column where it says My Biggest Win. And you're going to celebrate from the week. One of the things to keep in mind is that for many women, this planner becomes like a journal or a diary. You know, we've had women say that they have all of their planners stacked up so that they can look back over them. And it's a great opportunity for you to remember and celebrate what happened in your life. And so I love to use these weekly pages up. They're filled to the brim. And then you'll notice down there at the bottom, they're kind of light orange boxes. You can use those for anything you like. Some women use them for tracking their meals for the week. Some women use it to track their exercise for the day or how active they were. Some women use them for tax purposes, so to track mileage or expenses. You can use those however you like. It's just a space with dedicated space for you to really track anything that's important to you. I personally use it to track my meals. All right, I hope this has given you an introduction into our iBloom Life and Business Planner. Now it's time for you to download your monthly pages so you can test drive it for the next month and see if this is a good fit for you. For more information, you can go to our website, ibloom.co/planner. That's where you can order your planner. And it comes in two versions. One, a printable version, so you can print it at home and put it in a binder or however you like to track it. Or my favorite version is our spiral bound because it comes with the tabs and it's just beautifully done. All right, I hope you love this planner as much as I do. Thanks.